my non-buying year have started, and I was thinking I'm gonna go through what I buy for January, who was not food or food related items. And with that I mean everything you can eat. First, I need to say that I ordered stuff last year that I get this year, and I had to pay for it this year. So I don't know if I'm gonna count that or not, but I'm gonna say what it was. And that was a new tripod because the other one broke. So now I perhaps get a better one. And excuse me for the lighting, it's really late, it's dark outside. I walked around here in my home to try to find some good light, and it's not possible right now, it's just dark. But you have to take what you get, so this is the best light I could get. And the thing I ordered last year beside my tripod was a new pen, and also something to write in, because the other ones start to be finished. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm gonna use it. And this one, I was thinking it was that size, but it wasn't, so we see what I do with this. My daughter had already said she wants this, so we see if I give this to her. And also every year when they have a sale on my serum, I buy 2, and this lasts almost the whole year because I use so little in the morning. So this is the serum I use. They changed the formula a little, so this is the old one, but it's not old, they just have it on sale when it's sale time. So I always get this on sale. So this was actually really cheap to be a serum. It's only 187 Swedish krona, and that is 50% off the original price for this. And that's why I take it on sale, and that's why I always take 2. And then we see what I buy when they don't have this anymore. And this is actually from the Body Shop. This is not sponsored, this is just a serum I really enjoy and like. The food store also had some extra price on stuff that I needed, who is almost finished, and that is baking paper. So that's why I brought this now before the other one is finished, because it was extra price on this one. And also extra price on toilet paper, and we all know that toilet paper is something we need. So I get this when it is on sale, but I also get the bigger package that I always take, because they don't always have that in the store. So when it's finished, I don't know what to do, because I want to get the cheap one, because we use quite much, I feel, of this. And it's 8 in here. It's 8 in here, and in the big package I get is 8 of this inside the big package. So that is a lot of toilet paper, but now I have it for a couple of months. And along with that, I also bought the paper towel in the same fabric, also the cheapest one. And we use this also a lot, because we have to dry up Leo's pee also from the floor. He's still a baby, so we don't need a fancy one. Also extra price on the soap for the shower that I use. I put this in another bottle I have, and that I can press it down to get the soap out, because I feel that that's more convenient. And this is the one I use, so when it's on sale I take it, because I usually take the little bigger size, and then it lasts longer. But now the smaller one was on sale, and I was finished with the bigger one, so that's why I took this one. On another store they had soap for sale for a really low price, and I don't know if it's good or not, but I took it because we're gonna use it, and we use a lot of soap here, and it's 3 liters of soap. It's gonna last a long time, and now I don't have to buy soap until maybe after the summer. So I took one of this, and this just cost actually 40 Swedish krona, and that is so cheap. A toothpaste for my son, because the other one he was done with that. It was finished. So he needed a new one, and that's why I get one. This is something who was also on sale for only 50 Swedish krona, which is so cheap. And this is something I have been thinking of for a really long time. And that is a sweatshirt for Leo. I have exactly this one, but in red, for Dino. And now they have to share this one, and when it's cold I want them to have one each. So I get the green one for Leo. So it's exactly the same, and I know he's gonna use this a lot because Dino used this a lot, especially after I cut them. They get so cold then, and they can also have this too under their jackets they have outside. So I both use this inside and outside. And the other jacket they have now is for winter and raining. So this is more like spring, autumn, and also inside when they freeze, when I cut them. So when they get naked. So this is something I have been thinking of for a really long time that I have to get. And now when it's only cost 50 Swedish krona, I took it. Because it was 50% off. I also needed to buy some laundry pulver, and that's why I went to the store where I find the soap on extra price, and also Leo's sweatshirt. So I went for this one, and this was not on extra price, and this is really expensive. I think it's 80 Swedish krona, and we have cheaper one here, but I want only this one because this is good for sensitive skin, and this don't smell, so I need this for my skin who have 2 different sickness in the skin. So I can't buy someone who smells so much that other people feel it after they go down to the laundry room. So that's why I pay 80 krona to get this one. But my daughter is on me to take down how much I use in the laundry, so we can use this for a long time instead, so we don't have to buy this often. And I also try to buy several of them when they are on extra price, but now they didn't have extra price, so I had to buy this on the original price. But if sometimes this is on 20%, and then I take 2 or 3 depending on how much money I want to spend. So this is something I know I always gonna use, and this is something I buy a lot of if it is extra price. And I almost forget, I don't want my children to be affected that I have a non-buying year, because every piece of stuff I showed now is thing I still is going to buy, and besides stuff for the dogs. But this he need this, and he gonna use it, and I have been thinking of this for a really long time, but I didn't want to take this on the original price. But I don't want my children to be affected of this. And my son needed new winter gloves because he only had 1 pair, and that was broken, and he was always wet and always cold. So I had to take a new one for him. So I bought this, and I find this also on sale for 120 krona. And this is the thick one with fleece inside, so keep him warm. And we still have snow outside, so he needed that, so I couldn't just not buy this. Like, I don't want him to get sick and cold. And also he play floorball, and they have special socks they need to use when they play, especially when they have a match and play to other team, and he didn't have that socks. And that was quite expensive to be socks, because that cost 199 Swedish krona. But I also know that it's like football socks, and he like his other football socks, but this is for the floorball team he have. So I had to buy this for him because he have start to go to a lot of games now. He need to have the socks like everyone else have, so that's why I took it for him also. And here in Sweden we get money from the government every month to buy stuff for our children and to have money for our children. I took that money that I get from the government every month for him to buy this stuff he actually needed. And I also want to update you a little quickly on my goal for this year, because I start to clear out some pictures from my electronic devices, especially my computer and also my phone. And I have taken away a lot of pictures. I should say I'm probably up to, just guessing, but I took like over 1,000 from just my phone. So I should say around 2,500 pictures I have taken away so far. And I just in the beginning, like I told in that video, I have a lot. And it's since many years back, since I start to have a computer. And I also start to unsubscribe from the companies that I get email from that I feel that I don't want anymore. And that's also some ongoing process, because some companies send email every week, a couple of times every week, and that's annoying. Some companies only send this sometimes. So it's an ongoing process, but I'm gonna take away the email, the subscription for email that I don't want anymore, and who don't go together with me anymore, and who is not in the stores that I used to buy my stuff. And this is so far I come with my goal and the thing I bought for January, and I feel that I still have little anxiety over this, the gloves and the socks, because I haven't on 1 year, but at the same time I feel like this is something I actually needed to buy. So with that said, I can say I feel I succeed, because as I told in that video, I'm not gonna stop buying stuff like soap, skincare products, toilet paper. This is just something we need to live our life. But the thing is that I don't gonna buy stuff I don't need, and that I have not think about, and that I just want to buy because I want to try it. I see you in the next video, and that's gonna be one where I talk about my minimalist journey, so stay tuned for that, and have a nice day. Bye bye.